Howdy folks, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Matt, brought Everett with me. Daisy, where's Daisy at? Daisy. And there's Daisy. So we're at Talbot Lake in Fort McKavett, Texas. And we are finally assembling walls for the cabin. So for those of you that are new, we happened to make a deal on a bunch of oak lumber. So our walls are going to be solid oak. We used our Woodland Mills sawmill to do all the floor joists out of utility poles. And so far it's going pretty well. But it is first day of Christmas break for the kiddos. What is today's date? December 20th. That's right. That's right. Tomorrow is winter solstice and Everett's birthday. Everett will be the big 1-5. Practically an old fart now. So anyway, we're just going to start doing what we need to do. I think it's about 1:30 or so. He didn't get out of school till noon, and then we grabbed some Chick-fil-A and headed down here. Tucky should be here in the morning, but until he is here, we're going to continue on and try to make it as far as we can. Last time we got half of this front wall done. We still need to do our uprights right here. We need to cut. These will all need to be cut to length the floor joist. I mean the main floor. Man, I can't talk. The main wall beams. We didn't cut these to length because we didn't know exactly what we needed to be. We've decided to just go whatever the shortest one here is. We're going to cut them all to that. I think is 10 foot 5 inches or 4.5. I don't know. I have to measure it again. But anyway, enough small talk. We're going to get after it. Just like last time, I think we're going to put you guys on time lapse. Here we go. You ready? Great. Yeah, that's what you want your grandkids.
Yep.
Alright, we're kind of at the point right now where we need some short boards. We'll have all these bracings around the next window. And last time we just cut up our 10 footers that we had, but I don't want to waste any 10 footers. And I have a bunch of raw lumber downstairs that's only about 8.5, 9 foot. So I'm going to go process half a dozen of those or so over there. I'll come downstairs. Okay, a couple of weeks ago when I was down here by myself, I just cut the ends off some of these boards because I knew we were going to need some that weren't 10 foot long. These are the same boards as those over there, we just haven't run them through the joiner and planers. I'm going to work on that. Well, Everett, did you get anything hunting?
No.
I heard you scared off some deer.
Yeah.
Put out some stink bait.
Maybe. maybe.
The story goes that he was sitting there and a couple of deer came in, as a boy will do. He farted. Scared them all off. Sounds about right. I think we are gonna have some dinner and just sit here and relax for a few minutes. And then maybe go beat him at some poker or something. No comment? Yeah, that's right.
The next morning.
Well, did you see anything? When you said you got him in the head, you got him in the head.
Yeah.
There's nothing left. Did you like point blank him?
No.
Was he just really close?
He was really close, yeah.
Well, I made a birthday cake for you. Happy birthday. Sorry, it's too windy to light.
Yeah. A unicorn.
Yep.
It's your happy princess birthday.
Is that funny?
Yeah.
Come on. All right. All right.
Any words to say now that you're on level 15?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I honestly forgot my birthday. I woke up and I just completely went to God.
That's all right. Day of hunting is a good birthday, so it's all right. Oh, we're gonna get started on building wall. Tucky showed up, helped me do a birthday thing for Everett. He turned 15 today, and I'm super proud of him. He killed a turkey this morning, and poor little fella had to go take a break. So it is super windy this morning and pretty chilly, mid 40s or low 40s, something like that. Which I'm gonna have comments from people about how oh, we used to work when it was 20 below. Yeah, that's fine, but I don't want to hear shit about y'all talking about it's hot at 92, 95 degrees. So you come out here when it's 114 and work with us and 112 and see how you like that shit. So anyway, I'm gonna, cause the wind's blowing really bad and that dead cat thing on the microphone's not gonna do a good job. So I'm gonna just put you on on time lapse. There you go. Words are hard. And we're gonna make this happen.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Piper says that all the time.
Thought right now would be a good time to come up and start a video again, but as soon as I get up here the wind starts blowing, so I apologize for the wind noise. took a break. We went into Fort McCavitt because the fort itself, they're having a Christmas program. So we partook of that. They always have a little tour you go through, and it's reenactors having fun, and that's always neat. I should have videoed for you guys, but Tucky and I this morning got this whole side built. Got the header for the window in, framed in for a rough opening for the window. Now I think we're going to try to put the header above the door area here, and then that'll probably be it for today. Next time we come, I'm going to try to take a trailer home tonight, so the next time I come I can bring OSB and start putting some exterior sheathing on here. Anyway, we're going to get back to it. I'm going to put you guys back on time lapse again. Folks, I think we're going to call it for today. The only thing left on this wall is a few uprights above our headers, is that what you call them? And then we'll have our top plate up on top. We bought new T25 bits because the last ones I had wore out. The failure was this spider. Feels like it's made out of aluminum, and it looks like it's blue anodized. And then that lasted 12 screws. 12 screws into oak, 3.5-inch screws into oak. And that's all it lasted for, stripped up the end. And then I moved to a Weehaw, and so that one's actually holding up pretty well. And Tucky used a Bosch Impact.
The Weehaw looks the cheapest.
Yeah, the Weehaw does. It looks like it's not gonna. Yeah, it's wrapped in a piece of plastic, and it just doesn't look. it doesn't look like a professional piece of equipment. But I can actually understand why it would be wrapped in plastic, so that could protect. I'm gonna zoom in here. Hopefully you guys can see that. The plastic, I can understand now that I've used it how if you were using this in situations where it would be rubbing up against other things, the plastic would protect what you're rubbing up against. So I can understand the functionality of it, but it didn't look very functional. It looked like a toy.
It looks pretty cheap.
Yeah, it looks pretty cheap, but it's doing really well.
Made it through the rest of the day, just like a Bosch.
And I've used Bosch before that didn't work well, but this is a Bosch Impact. So I guess it's made for an impact gun, and it's doing really well too. Yeah. I didn't see much wear on yours. I mean, it wore the black off of it, but
yeah.
It hasn't really hurt the metal. Yeah. But it's not like, so it's certainly not like this one. It actually looks like it's forged. The ends look like they're forged into position. These look like they're cut, and even that looks like it's cut. The Bosch looks like it's forged. And then you have a DeWalt that we didn't get a chance to use yet. And it looks cut also, but I've used DeWalts in the past and they have held up okay. So these are made, you can tell these are made for an impact. Whereas we had some DeWalts that were in one of those cheap multi-kits that you buy and you get like 400,000 in 2 pieces in. The 2 pieces are the 2 halves of the case. Yeah, and they're just a little bitty short inserts. It's seized in there.
It's jammed in there.
But it held up okay, but it's starting to go. But anyway, and then I had, what did I have in there before when we got here? I had, I don't remember either. I think one of those I had was a Bosch, and then one of them was Makita or something like that, and they held up okay too. But so far, the only failure is that spider. Never mind. But anyway, I think we're gonna call it. I got Everett abandoned me. He just went home with Angie from the fort, so I have to clean his turkey for him, gather up his clothes, and
We need to disclosure at the bottom of the screen. We're not sponsored by any of these manufactured
Yeah.
parts.
hashtag not sponsored. We bought. Well, I shouldn't say we. I tried to pay him back. Tucky bought all of those with his own money. Not sponsored. Not saying we wouldn't take some sponsorships.
So DeWalt.
DeWalt, we're using all DeWalt tools here except for our borrowed.
Hitachi.
Hitachi. Crappy. I mean,
Sounds like a
Hitachi.
grill.
Hitachi. That's borrowed. But the stuff that we bought is DeWalt. Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Not saying anything, but just saying.
Just saying.
So, thanks for coming along, folks. It's fun to get out here and work with my buddy. And I mean, not him, another guy that comes out and helps me from time to time. But it's a blessing to be out here, a blessing to have this place to work on. It's a blessing to have friends. It's a blessing to just be in such a beautiful place. Y'all have a blessed day, and yeah, we won't see you again until after Christmas. So today's the 21st of December, the winter solstice. The day's the shortest day of the year, and Everett's birthday.
It's dark so early.
Yeah, it's like 5:30. It's dark. But anyway, y'all have a very Merry Christmas. Remember that it is for Christ. It's not Xmas. Remember the reason for the season, if I should be so cliche. Merry Christmas. We love y'all. See you next time. Before we go, Tucky just had a really cool piece of trivia. It's funny that we see people do Xmas and it's like they're trying to get the Christ out of Christmas. But in reality, they're just putting it right back.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So the monogram of Chi, which is the X, and Rho, which is the P, is the first two letters of Greek Christos, which is Christ, used as a Christian symbol. So when you see the Chi, the letter X and a P, that's the symbol for Rho. So Chi Rho is basically the first two letters of Christ's name anyway.
Yeah.
So when you put Xmas, you're really saying Christ.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can't cancel it.
You can't get rid of him.
Yeah. He's here forever.
He is.
Yep. He's the beginning and the end. So that's awesome.
Alpha, Omega.
Yep. Just thought y'all might like that.